Good afternoon, Oasis Church International. To the senior pastor, Cassandra V. Fullwood, to the organizer of this event, Pastor Tiffany White, thank you so very much for allowing me to come to you virtually and pour into the young people who attend this great ministry. My name is Katrina Long Robinson. I serve as the vice mayor for the innovative city of Westlake, but most importantly, I am an educator. I have been one for over 15 years now. And so I do not take this opportunity lightly that you have invited me to come and share just a brief word of encouragement to your young people who are going to be stepping up and stepping out, whether it be to high school or college or to some vocation that they may have participated in. I am not going to be before you long today, but I do want to stop and encourage each and every one of you, young and old, with just a short topic and a short message that I do believe has come from God. The title that I want to speak to you today is Preparing, Positioning, and Praying to Fulfill Your Purpose. I'm going to say it again. Preparing, positioning, and praying to fulfill your purpose. Young people, the definition of the word purpose is have as one's intention or objective. Have as one's intention or objective, being intentional about something. As I was preparing this message, I could be quite honest. I didn't know what I wanted to talk to you young people about, but I said, let me talk to them about something I wish someone would have poured into me as I was transitioning in life, making sure that I understood exactly what my purpose was and that I was positioning myself for it. I'm going to give you a little scripture before we move on. The scripture is going to come from 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24. Again, 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24. And the scripture reads, "Don't you realize that in a race, everyone runs, but only one gets the prize? So run to win." I'm going to say that again. That was good. Don't you realize that in a race, every single body is going to be running. Everyone you come across in life, they are going to be running in this race, but only one person is going to get the prize. So if you are going to run, you need to make sure you are determined to win. Don't run to lose, but you are determined to win. Listen, as I was thinking about what I would say to each of you, I thought about what the word commencement means. To commence, the true definition of commencement. And so if you have something to write with, I want you to write this down. The definition of commencement, and when you think about commencement, a commencement ceremony, we talk about commencement ceremonies for high school students. We don't know, more so say it for our elementary school students. We say stepping up, but all of it is commencing because you're going from one place to another. The definition of commencement is a beginning or a start. Commencement, young people, a beginning or a start. Now that's good. If you think about that, that is good. When you think about you have graduated from high school or you've gone from 5th grade to 6th grade, 8th grade to 9th grade, it's a beginning and a start of a brand new chapter, commencement. So, Miss Marlon, why are you talking about commencement? Because now let me put this out here. I am a reading teacher, so I love teaching reading. I love teaching language arts and things of that nature. And so as I was thinking about the beginning or a start of something with commencement, I began to make a correlation with run-on sentences, right? So in language arts, we tell you don't write, don't create, don't make run-on sentences. We don't like them sentences running on. We don't like what they do. But I said, you know what though? In life, you are allowed to let your life be a run-on sentence, right? Listen, in that run-on sentence, we know that we're going to do some separations with commas. right? This is going to be good. Y'all catch this. We're going to do some separations and commas. And so because your life is a run-on sentence, that means you need to put some commas in your life. What do I mean by that? 8th grade. I got out of 8th grade, comma. I'm going to go back. I got out of 5th grade, comma. I got out of 8th grade, comma. I got my high school diploma, comma. I got my college degree, comma. I went to trade school, comma. I went to grad school, comma. I got a job that paid my bills, comma. I got married. Now watch this. I said I got a job that pays my bills. Then I said I got married. Y'all catch that? I got a job that pays my bill, comma. I got married, comma. I had a child, comma. Watch it. I said I got married, comma, had a child, comma. Look at the sequence that I'm giving you, young people, because you are going to need to make sure. Remember, I say you running the race to win it. You are running the race to win it. Now, watch this. Watch this. I made a mistake, and I had a baby before I got married, right? And so I'm not necessarily, let me go back. I'm not saying it was a mistake, but the sequence of it was not right, because there were some things, even though I was running my race to win it, there were some detours I had to take before I could get my prize. And so I'm not saying you're not going to get your prize, because we all make mistakes in life, and it is okay. Because of God's grace and mercy, he will make sure that he doesn't keep us in that sunken place. However, there is a sequence. So your life is a run-on sentence. Commence the beginning or start of something. Put the commas behind each and every win. The period comes when you expire from this earth. I don't think y'all caught that. The period will come when you expire from this earth. The only time we're doing these run-on sentences is in our life. The period will come when you expire in the earth. Now watch this. I heard something the other day, because I am a politician. I'm an elected official. Now I love me some Val Demings. Val Demings made this thing so plain. She said, you must find the leader within you. Many of you are transitioning. You're going to a new grade level. You will always need to be a leader wherever you go. You will always need to be a leader. Val Demings said, you must find the leader in you. She said, in order to find the leader in you, you must have a healthy ego. In order to find the leader in you, you must have a healthy ego. Well, Miss Lauren Robinson, what that mean, healthy ego? High self-esteem. Know your self-worth. Y'all gonna have some people pull up on y'all. It's gonna be some homegirls and homeboys pull up on y'all. They not gonna have that self-esteem. They gonna want you to do some things. They gonna hate on you, and it's okay. You know, I'm good with people hating on me. Hey, what? That's what happens, right? But you're gonna need to have a healthy ego, a positive self-esteem. You know what messes us up every time? When watching the self-talk. Self-talk will mess us up every single time, because sometimes we look in the mirror. It is said, watch this, girls. It is said that a female will look at herself 7 times before making a big decision. A female will look at herself 7 times before making a big decision. But guys will look at themselves 1 time and say, oh, I could run for senator. I could run for president. I could do. It's the self-talk that messes us up. Watch this. Because we are in church, right? So I could do a little church with y'all. Watch this. Gideon in the Bible. Do y'all know who Gideon was in the Bible? Let me tell you a little bit about Gideon in the Bible. Gideon, he was a vibe. He was a cool guy, right? God had given him an assignment. He had given him an assignment, and he said, Gideon, listen, I'm going to give you the plug that you will be able to free the Israelites. Gideon was like, nah, bro, I can't do that. I can't. He said, bro, I'm giving it to you. I'm telling you what you're going to be able to do. He shied away from God's call. Self-doubt. He did not have at the time a healthy ego. He doubted God's call to use him to lead the Israelites to victory. So watch what he did. He said, all right, look, if you feel like I could lead these people to victory, I need you to prove it to me. I need you to prove that you're reliable. What? Ain't that something? Gideon went to God and was like, I need you to prove to me that you reliable, that you believe in me to do the y'all. Now look at that's too much, ain't it? That's too much now. That's too much. Isn't it amazing how we will have a task or God will give us the vision, but we'll still doubt the vision only because there's some stuff in us that we're not confident about? Young people, watch this. There are going to be some ideas that you will get to do in school. But because sometimes you want to be with the cool crowd, you'll shy away from that and not do it when that could possibly get you a scholarship, a full ride somewhere. Young people, it will give you a full, there are going to be some organizations that you need to be a part of at school. But because you want to hang around Shanae, Jaquan, because Jaquan cute. Jaquan got on the J's, the ones. I tried to buy me some ones today. They cost too much money. But God will give you that vision. And you won't do it. You can't do that. You have to have a high self-esteem, a good ego. So he told me, say, hey, man, I need you to prove to me. And I need you to do it through a series of miracles before I could believe you. Come on. That's too much. Listen, run the race. You're going to get the prize. And when you run it, have determination to win it. The determination is going to be that high self-esteem, your self-importance. Pray, prepare for the race. Position yourself. Now, when you're positioning yourself, you're positioning yourself with the right people. You're not moving with I call them the regular degulars. I don't move with the regular degulars. Everybody in my vibe are eagle. I can't move with no pigeons. Everybody soars in my group. So I got to prepare. I got to position and I got to pray. Listen, this relationship I got with God. He my homeboy in real life. You know, I don't pray regular, right? I just look, God, let me tell you what happened. I talked to him because he my homeboy. He my dog in real life. He done got me out of some stuff. He has gotten me out of things nobody knows about. Nobody. I can't tell no, because look, if I tell some people, watch this, y'all. If I tell some people, they'll hold that against me. They'll want to keep me in bondage of some mistakes I made. So you got to pray. And once you do all of that, you will begin to fulfill, once you position, you will begin to fulfill your purpose. Now watch this. None of us thought that we would be, or I never thought, let me put me in it. I never thought I would have to deliver a message virtually to each of you. I never thought that. But because I prepared and positioned myself and fulfilling my purpose, I have been asked to speak almost every weekend. Every week. Little old me. I wear a little bob, I got some slits. Y'all see my little slits, some glasses. But little on me because I positioned myself with the purpose that I was supposed to give. I've been talking to young people and I've been talking to a lot of people who don't even look like me. Only because I positioned myself to win. And so listen how each of you won. I'm going to tell you how each of you won. Each of you have never had to sit at home for over 60 days and talk about doing a virtual learning. You ain't never had to do that. But each of you won and you endured and you persevered. So when you think you can't do something, you look back and say, can't nobody else say they've been through COVID. I can't say, and I'm old. I'm older than a lot of y'all. I can't say that I persevered through that. So y'all got one up on a lot of people, young people. Y'all parents ain't even have to do that. Y'all was having to wake up. Log on to your virtual learning. Pass the assignments. Stay in contact with your teachers. You were able to make it through unforeseen times. You made it through something that we hopefully will never have to go through again, but that is something that God brought you through. He brought you through that. Nobody else. Trust me, I wish some of us could get the credit for students being successful. But we can't get the credit for them being successful because you did that on your own. Listen, I appreciate each of you. I did not want to hold you long because I know you have diplomas or your certificates to get. I hope I said something to encourage each of you. I appreciate each of you. I love each of you. I am rooting for every last one of you. And listen, I am ready to see you win. I'm going to say that scripture one more time. Don't you realize that in a race, everybody is running, but only one will get the prize. You all will get the prize. Run, young people, and I want you to run to win. God bless you. I love you. And kudos to each of you for being dope young people. Peace.